And so what you want to do is just get a connection going with the girl and sort of get in her way and stop her from doing whatever it is she's doing, and just start the conversation and just really take control of things. It doesn't matter whether she's interested or not. Hey, Paul, dance a little. And then once you've got her attention, really, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want. Put your hands on her, spit on her, push her over. You can do whatever you like. Daniel, get down on your knees so Paul can see your asshole. And really, I mean, I think I've given you the best advice I could possibly give you. I mean, you do this, you get any woman you want. Hey, Paul, don't just stare at it, eat it.
Okay guys, so it's been a while since I actually put a video up of anything. We've really slowed to a crawl. There's been real life interruptions, too many to name really. I'll give you one. My old office chair broke. I've had it for like 5 years and you probably can't, yeah, you can't see it. There's a big chunk of it on the floor over there. I've just been doing various things that aren't YouTube. You know, we're trying to keep the enthusiasm going for doing it as a hobby. And it is, you know, we still enjoy doing it and stuff and it's fun and everything, but there's a lot of ins and outs. I'm sure I'll rant to you about them over the course of the evening, but anyway, I wanted to try a little more Super SEDUCER. Super Sudoku. I can imagine this like doing a few numerical puzzles. Alright, let's do it. How far did I get? I did chapter 1, Girl on Street, at 60%. Not the best numbers, but we can only improve and build from there. I wanted to play this with David. I wanted to have David here and see how he goes, but we haven't really worked up the video mood on a Friday evening as such in a while, so we haven't been able to do it. But I tell you what I did do with him was the beauty of Super SEDUCER is that all of the video files for the game are just in the folder, so you can just watch them. And David found a really good one, and I'll have to play it for you in a bit. Remind me. Two beautiful girls are sipping wine. You'll need a lot of game to get in with them. This one looks like a cheap sort of Emilia Clarke. If somebody was going to do a knockoff Mexican version of Game of Thrones the same way there was that cheapo version of Breaking Bad, I reckon she'd make a really good Daenerys. The other one, I don't know who she'd make. Some sort of phys ed teacher or something. The kind of bitch that tells you how to throw a basketball. Ooh. Ooh. Fresh meat. There's something so slimy and disgusting about people that are trying to look hot for each other. It doesn't matter that she just kind of... no. Okay, it turned the music off on me. What I was going to say is if you walked in there with a black light... Is it a black light or a blue light? The kind of thing that, you know, shows you where cum is in a room. Do it on that couch. It's not going to be pleasant. How will you break the ice? Over their fucking heads. That's how they deserve it. Ask them to help you choose a present for your friend. Alright, let's give it a shot. I love a good pretext.
Sorry, excuse me. Can you help me with something really quickly?
I just want to talk about how this guy says his S's as well. They sound sort of creepy. I can't tell if it's dry mouth or wet mouth.
Friend's birthday, and she's a girl, and she looks kind of similar to you, you know, kind of stylish and stuff. And she loves fashion, so I want to get her...
You want to know the real way to a woman's heart? Show her your fidget cube. Wow, it's amazing. It's got 6 facets, and you can do so much with each one.
She's just a friend, but I want to get her something really cool.
I'm a dentist, by the way.
Maybe you can give her a coupon, like a gift card.
Now, this relationship's over before it starts. Who suggests a coupon?
Yeah, she likes clothes and stuff.
Yeah, so maybe the
don't we all?
would work for her.
Oh, I tuned out. Shit.
This is the kind of QA opinion opener. It's very good in
it's my friend in the heels.
Get you into a conversation,
baby.
So it's a good choice.
Oh, use the C word again. Conversation. We're playing a drinking game tonight.
So if you have something like this for real, or if you want to use the one in this clip, then it will actually work in the bars. Good choice.
See, this game, I call it a game. This thing, Super SEDUCER, he's given a lot of advice yet, but I don't think I've actually heard him, or at least I wasn't paying attention if he said this or not, but I haven't heard him actually say you could use this one with one of his hit pickup lines. Like, yeah, try this one out on some girls, see if it works. Alright, get a little deeper into the subject.
Yeah, you know, she's a really good friend of mine. We met like
she's a cunt.
4 years ago. And she gave some really nice presents for my birthday. So
like what?
Well,
the one on the left did not like my joke.
She sent me like 2 painting
Wait for it.
classes
Watch your face.
Another time she had.
We're focusing on fake Emilia here.
For me because I didn't have any.
Emilia Earhart. I wish Daenerys Targaryen would go missing on a fucking island.
Yeah, something nice, and you know she's a very fashionable girl. She always likes shopping.
Women don't like a man that talks too much. Oh, hang on.
Such a difference.
I mean, he just rambles.
And, you know, I saw you, and she's kind of, you know, something...
I tried engaging with Richard LaRuiner a bit, because he commented on one of the videos that made fun of him. I tried to jump in there and get his attention, it didn't work.
Yeah, something like that.
What I wanted to do is get to the bottom of this thing, does he play saxophone? I'm trying to figure out which member of the band he looks like the most. I screwed up, I stopped listening for a minute.
I don't know what day
Something came up on the screen, I think it's David with
just
Skype.
get like a general one, and then she calls up and says when she's free, and she can book it herself. But I've already like paid.
Oh, this is mind-numbing. I can't remember this to use this on a woman.
Do you know any website or something?
Oh no.
I suppose it's probably worth bringing up. Part of the reason I want to put some videos up for you guys is because, you know, some of you might know, because I didn't put it on the channel, but I did. Sorry, I'm talking over the game. Hang on. Give me a second.
Yeah, for a long time.
Catching up.
I'll let Richard finish his job.
I could take your number, and then I'll text you to say whether...
Oh, this is such a roundabout way to get a number. It's never going to work.
It was a good idea.
I'm really uncomfortable with this.
I know you're very fine, so that's why...
How funny would it be if his cup started moving across the table?
No,
Wait a minute.
I have a boyfriend.
Oh, so do I.
Not again.
We can get them together.
well,
Not again.
Yeah, it was not
Thing is, I was a bit harsh with Richard LaRuiner when I first played this game. There's actually a lot of really good comedy hidden in the shit. Now, every time we go out, every time we go to a bar, we get hit on. What's with
It's
that?
important when you've got this kind of opener that you get off it at some point.
So,
don't stay on
I picked the right opener, but then I took the wrong road after that. Thank them for the advice, and I said, okay, yeah, what I was going to say. The reason I want to put up some videos and games and things is, you know, some of you might know I went to Barcelona last year to you know, meet this lady that I've been talking to for a couple of years. She's going to return the favour next month and visit Perth, and so I'm going to be kind of tied up. I mean, if things, yeah, if it goes really well, no, I'm going to be a little busy. I don't really want to waste too much of her time while she's here in my fucking hobbit hole here making videos. Rather be out having fun and doing things, or just hanging out with her. But in any event, I wanted to get together with David as well, get a bunch of shit recorded and have it up on the channel for you. So, but we'll see how we go with that. I mean, I've been so unproductive. I've really a lot of self-loathing and demotivation involved. It's just, I don't know, one thing after another. Still love doing YouTube though. I don't know, as much as it pains me to say so, because the actual website itself is fucked. A lot of bad decisions on a high level.
Oh, that's great advice.
One of my channels got chucked off the partner program. Somehow we're still here. I don't know. Can we still get thrown off?
That's a nice name.
Thank you.
Analstasia.
I'm
Yeah.
Richard.
Her name's what she wants.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was
Nice tits.
old English name from
Oh yeah?
kings and stuff, yeah.
Oh.
Honestly, if it was me in this bar, I'd rather take the sofa home.
That's correct, because
All
you know,
right.
I train guys all over the world, and I see them getting into these kind of present open...
Other than the saxophone question I was trying to ask him that he ignored, you know, do you play saxophone? It's pretty simple. Pretty easy to answer.
So it's very
All I really want to know is
Transition
what these two girls are meant to
quickly, and a nice
symbolise. I
way
mean,
to do it.
obviously, the simplest explanation is, well, it's just to show he's great with women. Look, he has two of them.
How do you know each other?
But I mean, is there a bigger story going on there?
From school?
How come it's never the girls he's been chatting up?
Ah,
Yeah,
university.
college.
Not
Maybe it's his
school,
way of saying it won't work with these girls, but it will work with someone.
So you were in the same
And
club?
if all else fails, throw money at them.
No, we studied different
I
classes.
am
think
never
that
stoneball.
You studied fashion.
Fashion. Boom, 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 boom.
No, opposite.
So much music I could be playing right now if I wasn't so worried about copyright. Here's the thing, I don't care about the money. Like them. Well,
Yeah,
actually, here's what I want to know about YouTube.
yeah, so it's
Oh god, I've got so much to say to you. I keep talking over Richard and his chicks.
Not really.
not really.
The question I wanted to ask about YouTube now that I have a minute is that all these people bitching, moaning about the videos being demonetized. Oh, we can't put ads on anything. Nothing's appropriate. I can't even shoot a gun anymore without... Here's the thing. If you're playing New Donk City that belongs to Nintendo and the video gets flagged for copyright, can they make money off an inappropriate video just because they own the music? Or is it just automatically shut down and can't have ads on it anymore? Because I'm thinking there could be a real like 4D chess kind of way of gaming the copyright system by using music you're not allowed to use on videos that you're worried about with the ads and stuff, and see how it all plays out there. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this. Accuse them of being materialistic, transition to singing. Ooh, Richard, you've won me over. I'll go out with him.
that's
Apparently he has a
money.
wife.
Don't you think
Why?
we should live in a world like where money's not important and everyone just helps
Oh, he's going to
each
do Burt
other and-
Bacharach.
It's nice.
What the
and
world
chairs and-
needs now
Yeah, why
is
would you waste
love.
money? This is
Sweet, that's more like Louis Armstrong.
Oh, I'm gonna do my
Bloody?
hair.
It's alright.
Hair straighteners.
You're wearing the suit as well.
This is from a charity shop.
So, do you think you got this for free? This drink, I mean?
I know I got it for free. It was just sitting on the bar. Someone just drank some and left.
I like his style.
Because you
okay,
shouldn't
don't
waste.
even know what's in
That's
here.
rule number 52.
Richard, no, I'm serious. I don't know where they all are because I didn't take notes of all the funniest video files with David, but
Like whiskey coke.
some of his little quips are actually quite funny.
Poison you.
Why would they do that?
I'll play one after the mission.
I don't know. Don't ask me. I have no idea.
Is he singing
And I
yet?
think,
This takes way too
John
long.
Lennon had the right idea.
Oh no.
Imagine all the people living happy.
Alright, Richard, you let me down on this one. You'd think a saxophone player would have some more panache.
Blonde girl in blue dress with guy called Richard.
He's touching her.
Imagine all the people don't need money. Just
I mean, they must have had fun making this. It seems very heavily maligned. You take a thing like Hatred, I mean, that kind of deserved to get kicked. I loved Hatred.
John Lennon at all.
I just fucking hate this world, and the puny worms that feast on its corpse, or whatever.
Well, I'm satisfied with myself, you know?
Satisfying, huh?
we can go
Are you here on a visa?
try.
Well, no.
Why do I go to Japan? You know?
The final level of this game should be you pick up Ivanka Trump, or Ivana. Which one?
So maybe
The mother or the
you
daughter?
go do some stuff to make some
Melania,
and
the
then
new woman.
Come up to the girl.
Well, look, it was lovely to speak to you, and maybe
Maybe
see you at karaoke or something. Yeah.
I don't think so.
See, now he's showing you, this is what normal guys do. Pussies. Look, he walked off, he didn't even...
Okay, you saw
And now
that.
you're alone in your hotel room. Actually, he said this is real bad. And I'm not going to make any cheap shots about him filming in hotels and stuff, because obviously, you film where you can film. I've often thought that if I ever wanted to make them alone, the best place to have an idea for a scene is the motel room, because you can just rent a shitty motel and boom, you have one. Like, it's the easiest set in the world to get a hold of. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm cool with it being his bedroom and everything, but I mean, the choice of headboard, a little out there. I don't know. It looks. I'm a little. Let's not say superstitious, but I get kind of spooked by wood. Would you believe it? Really polished wood surfaces. They kind of. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe it's a weird thing to be scared of. I'm the man that runs screaming from the broom dog whenever he sees it. I just kind of want to win this bit.
God, that's a bit lame, isn't it? Easy. Can you choose something hard? Maths, science?
Do you think business is easy?
I did a Cert 3 in business once.
I'm going to.
It was pointless. It was learn how to use Excel and a couple other programs. The dumbest thing in the world. It was a not court appointed, government appointed endeavor.
You have a huge
I was an excellent student.
No, it's not blah blah blah.
We did it in this shitty suburb called Maddington. It's like full of brickyards and awful, terrible scenery and stuff. And we were in this crappy fucking office building, all doing our work. And one lunchtime, I decided to blow a bunch of money and have a cracker and brie lunch.
And let me guess, you can have a beauty salon.
It must have been a weird sight for the other students as well.
I don't want to see you.
She's slurring.
You two geniuses are just amazing.
You two geniuses. And the one on the left really has. There's something about her face. Like, she's not having any of the shit.
Yes.
Not.
We're gonna have a big successful
Not.
business. Good luck for your life.
I've just realised the blonde is like the female version of Tommy Wiseau. Good luck with your life.
Better to tease than to just be mean with no fun in there.
No. The video files keep like ending really abruptly while they're still vocalizing. I like having New Donk City as standby music. Go into details talking to the girl you like, ask about her favourite modules. Business between our legs. I just want to win the level,
It's cool
but
that you girls did business stuff, you know.
Business
I had a wise, very, very wise Brazilian jiu-jitsu teacher. You know, it's like this
Yeah,
martial
yeah,
arts. I met many women, and every woman, she has business between her legs. And she just need to use it. So is that... So how do you apply your business learning
so
to...
rude.
It's kind of true, right? Like if a girl wants something...
I'm going to be honest with you, I tuned out again. I'm just going to excise that piece of footage because like there's nothing going on here. I thought it was going to be hilarious. Come on.
Tell me this. Very wise Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Come on, Richard. I want the left one to smile. I might even like her more than the one in the blue dress. I don't know why.
Hands. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
But not much.
Yeah. Can I hold your hand?
Come back. I don't know. I would actually watch more of this. I hope he releases DLC or something.
Although this is very wise,
I just think, at the same time as I'm concerned for him believing any of this hocus pocus that he is selling, there's a higher level of comedy going on with Richard LaRuina here, and I think people might have missed it because they just don't like pickup artists. I mean, I hate them. I think they're the worst. But favorite modules, I mean, the compliment one seems too obvious. You can't just flatter people into marriage. I mean, to be fair, she's looking at the camera.
Everything.
What I was going to say is, I actually don't know what these two are studying. Business, was it? It's so hard to pay attention to these two.
I like to count.
What I really feel at the moment, if I was to get any real emotion out of this, is pity for the one on the left. I mean, she's kind of just there. Look at her. Richard LaRuina, be polite. Until you've actually sealed the deal with one of them, there's no reason to treat the other one like she's not there. You could be trying to score with both of them.
And, keep talking to my friend.
Sometimes I think I'm getting a fat mouth.
I just sit here and you carry on. Huh?
I don't know, I prefer you leave.
Oh,
Look,
alright.
I
picked another bad one.
Why don't you give me your number, and then if for example she gets in a horrible accident, or if she's just
she's boring holes into his skull with the laser. Look at that.
Why? Sometimes happens. It's very dangerous these days. I don't want your phone. I want your number.
No, my number, no, my phone number.
Email.
No, thank you.
Skype.
Oh yeah, you want to know something about Skype? David's telling me to drop Skype and just use Discord from now on.
Anastasia.
I don't understand.
No.
I mean,
Okay, listen.
is there anything inherently wrong with Skype? He has this theory that it's actually like damaging his internet connection and making it worse. I don't know. I think it was just a coincidence, but
Okay, wait.
it's almost like tradition doesn't mean anything anymore. I mean, I think I made a video when they phased out MSN Messenger. I was really pissed about that because it was just a habitual thing. I loved using it. I loved the chat noise.
But I won't. No, actually I will. Alright.
But
No, I respect that.
now Skype, I've got to get rid of Skype.
Fun talking.
It's too much.
Yeah, we will
You have to draw a line somewhere.
Had to get
I
bored.
can see Richard's belly.
You're asking a bunch of boring questions.
That's always a worry when you have a button-up
That's
shirt.
wrong. Don't do it.
Yeah. Pull it down, buddy. Oh, I successfully picked everyone except for the... Okay. I'm going to have to fast-track this to the victory cutscene because I can only handle so much of Richard at once.
Simple, easy subject, but doing business.
We're going deep dicking.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, but it's kind of a common thing to do in here.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
What? So you think a lot of girls in this bar study business?
no.
guaranteed they all study psychology.
Oh, alright. Maybe, I don't know.
Wait, did you do well at university?
Did you do anal?
Great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's cool. Well done.
It's cool. It's cool. Oh no, don't tell me that's it. No, come off it!
Interactions, we want to balance.
Ooh, she's wiggling the heels again.
Saying,
Fantastic.
Well done, making the
No,
girl
but
feel good.
going that's
Things
cool
that
is
are cheesy or
kind of a
challenging.
cheap
In
response.
This case, is something that
Sorry,
they've worked
I'll let the
hard on,
master
it's an
talk.
achievement. So why not say well done?
Why not play some sax?
Validation.
We're
So how long have you guys known each other?
sisters.
Yeah, 42 years.
7 years.
Does everyone in this game have a weird accent? Even his isn't like just a straight up British guy. There's something going on
She's
there.
like the crazy one, yeah. And I think you're the sensible one.
Oh, the one on the left liked being called crazy. That's a good one.
A little bit.
Yeah, sometimes,
Depends.
yeah.
You know, it
See, with these
depends.
follow-ups to the successful things, it's almost like he's trying to throw himself in the shit after being successful because he's bombing here. He's not doing great.
Nice.
And now I have to pick the right thing to get him out of the hole
Who
again.
gives good advice?
I'm like the bailout.
Of you two?
Oh yeah, when was the great financial crisis? I keep forgetting.
We're girls. We always have problems.
Of course.
I like it. Very, very rarely I'll actually get an answer to a question. I asked another one about globalism because every 6 months I like to ask you guys. Yeah, what was it? I can't remember why it's a bad thing. And with that, it's twice now I've actually gotten a response from somebody who has an idea about it. I think it was 2 different people each time as well. So look at the girl you're interested in and tell her she has the most beautiful leader, the best friend. Oh no, man, these are nothing questions. I wasn't listening. It's like school. Hang on, I need some thinking music. Look at the girl you're most interested in and tell her she has the most beautiful eyes. See, I mean, again, this isn't a real test because I should be able to pick which girl I'm after. Then he'd have to film twice as many cutscenes. Alright, fuck it.
Let me ask you this: which one of you is the leader? So when it comes to making decisions, like let's go here tonight, no, let's do that. I think it's you.
I mean,
Right?
people.
Why do you think so?
I mean, fuck it, I'm not really listening anyway. People would be lauding Richard LaRuina as like the god of gaming if this was basically the same thing except all of the characters were aliens. And it was like how to pick up aliens in space.
No, think about it.
You just put a twist on things and people eat them like kibble.
So you're the leader. Congratulations.
Imagine if she had gills in her neck.
So, you know.
This mission needs to end with that joke from South Park. Well, we could just scissor or something. Fuck. Was that a good ending or a bad ending?
When you're talking to two girls,
Yes!
you need to engage both of them.
2 girls, 1 cup.
This is a nice way to bring both of them into it, to talk about their character type.
Yeah, Scotty, shows what you know. My bed's actually made out of chocolate. It's not wood. Nothing to be frightened of, polished wood boy.
You're
Richard,
not asking a question.
you speak to
you're
my
kind
soul.
Of, cold reading, making an assumption.
Coldplay. Oof,
Bringing
what a
both
band.
girls in.
I heard somebody call them a rock band the other day. I think it was a quiz show. The world gone mad.
So what were you doing before you came here?
We went for
We were doing pre-drinks. I didn't have any alcohol. I drank straight nail polish remover. Jesus. Paralytic. Look at these two. Put anything in him. See, I want to do that, but the last few joke ones that I've picked weren't that funny. And I have a much funnier joke one that David found in the video, in the game files that I'm going to play you afterwards. So, what you figured, tell them what you did, tell them you're vegan. Alright, be a little playful. I'm sure he's put the word playful in there as like sort of a hint to Scotty to pick the right thing.
Dresses, looking all fancy.
Look at you, sluts.
Eating burgers.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I gotta wonder. I mean, how is there a dating scene? I mean, if it was all like this, it would be interminable. Oh, did I pick the right thing? Yes!
It's perfect, you know. It's something that is very safe to tease about. It's not their,
Jeez, look
you
at
know,
these two.
their favourite thing in life.
There's no way I'd
Something
let
that
them
they
sit on
know
my bed for
they
that
shouldn't
long
do.
without
So
doing
it's a
something.
nice thing to tease each other.
No, that's that stereotype of how gay dudes would be like, huh, yeah, if there was, when they're in the closet, they're like, oh, 2 girls like that, you better hold me back or I'm gonna do something. It's always do something, I think. Is the, am I imagining things? In a movie or a TV show or something? Anyway, my point is, I don't know, if they're stinking up my sheets like that, I'll at least get them to dust the ornaments or something. Give both equal attention. Hey, I'm being a worldly man.
This won't mess things up, but it's
Oh,
not the best
whoa!
course of action because you do want the girls to understand which one of them you like.
It's unreal. I got them into different outfits because it was a half and half
What
answer.
do you chicas like to do in your spare time? How about you?
I'm going to stand by that one because it's what I said before. I mean, until we've actually established that I'm going to be fucking one of these people, be nice to them both because
I like to dance.
Ah, dancing.
for all I know, I'm still going home tonight. Alone.
I go to the gym a lot.
He's got his hand on his own knee. That's actually weak body language.
Oh, I have so many.
He's a
tips,
cuck. Confirmed.
I watch movies. I'm crazy about TV shows.
I love Game of Thrones. It's like I'm in the show sometimes.
Yeah.
She sounds like Arnie. What am I doing?
I love playing with my dog.
That's code. She likes to stick it in her poodle. Shave fish. Say you have fish. Dog fighting. Inappropriate things for the dog. Come on, I gotta pick a good one. Yeah.
With your dog.
Yeah.
Oh well, you can.
I saw a video with exactly that.
When Richard thinks of something funny, he's gonna say, "So adorable."
This girl, maybe no, it wasn't you, right? But she was sitting down. And,
Let's do a sight gag, Richard. Drink the glass that's 6 feet in front of you.
Really liked honey.
Come on, man. Work with me.
Honey.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh gross!
And
That's
then you can guess
gross.
what happens next. So this is what you like to do in your
No,
free
of course
time.
not. I train my dog.
Are you trained to do that?
Her accent's amazing.
No.
You gotta make
What do you
some
even
business.
mean?
Loads of money in
Street
this.
fashions. We have the best prices for Levi's
It's
jeans.
a business opportunity, babe.
Oh my god.
Who do you want to be? Have you seen that? If you're into the room, watch his Street Fashions jeans ad.
Don't need to say it.
No. Alright. Fine. Sweet. People with pets are generally more caring.
Interesting, actually, because I was reading this thing like.
I was playing the saxophone one day. Yeah, I know. What do you think? Can we have a poll here? What instrument does Richard the Ruiner play most?
A boy.
Likely.
Ah, perfect.
I did find some footage, and I think I'm leaning towards saxophone now.
Who really like them.
The guy didn't really look like him, but at the same time, it's that sort of aesthetic of the kind of. In the shots where he's on the bed with the babes, he looks like a guy that would be,
Then if you find out they really like
session player,
animals, they have a pet,
at the very least,
so, you know, you can
if not part of the touring band.
be a good person.
That's interesting.
Cool, hey?
Yeah.
I tuned
Is it
out.
true about her?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to find out what the barman's doing.
Whether you love
All
animals
right.
or not, it doesn't matter. You have to understand that she does, right? So it's something that you shouldn't turn into a joke, be rude about, or contradict. An example that
God!
you can use all
There's
the
a
time
weird thing that
because
happens when I'm
what
playing
girls
Super
love
Seducer. I
dogs
just
or
completely
cats?
lose like connection with the screen. It's just
Can
the
you
thing
tell
that's
her
happening
to
in front of me.
just stop talking so much. She's just talking all the time. Is she always like that?
Hey, you want to know if that giant bottle of Moet Chandon in the background's real or not? If it's just a prop.
Sweet.
Yeah, she is. She's
You're
really
sweet.
nice.
Oh, that poor friend. I think I like the friend more. I don't know. Maybe it's because she's quiet. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Still in this bar. Because people will still be playing this game, still mining it for wisdom.
Oh, that's
It's like mining for Bitcoin.
it's like an boring interview question.
Like a job interview, right?
Yeah.
I want to know something. Does that really use as much electricity as they say it does?
Okay, I've got a bunch
Because that's pretty absurd if it is.
Let me think. Where do you see yourself in 7 years?
Do you think that's the right
Can you hear that music in the background?
about this? Like the future?
I guess not. Unless you want a job. You want a job with me?
No.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. Damn.
Typical interview question, but as you see in an interaction with pretty girls, doesn't go.
Really? I don't know.
You girls are in pretty good shape, so I think.
I like these half and half answers I keep getting. It's kind of you get this weird sort of piss-coloured love heart up
Not
there.
as often as I wish.
Okay, I play a little bit
Alright.
as well.
Oh yeah?
What's he play?
Great.
What else? Anything else?
I used to play basketball when I was
Oh fuck, sports. I thought we were in instruments. God damn it. And I've already explained this to David. The reason I wasn't a pro basketball player, because I could have been. I had the skill, but I couldn't handle the fact that every time you touch the ball, it leaves the smell of the ball in your hands. It's disgusting. Couldn't they make it out of something that's just inert and doesn't apply itself to your skin? It's fucking gross. No more singing.
Well, I used to play squash, but I did this tournament and I just destroyed everyone basically. So then I actually gave up squash then, because what's the point? It just became too easy.
God, I practically am Richard LaRuina.
And I did the marathon. The marathon here, but I ran. I finished and I was like, "Where is
Get me out of here!"
And, like, wait is half hour. They finally came.
You're talking too much, you know.
Heat is on. Zone street.
About what?
So I picked the wrong one. The strawberry fields thing looked like an obvious bad route to me. Oh,
Showing off, it won't. Get you
I keep
blown
getting
out,
yellow
but
ones.
It often makes the girl think, why does he need to tell me this? Why isn't he enough without doing?
You want to know something incredible about the left goal? The goal on the left, rather?
So
That's a prosthetic leg. That's the only reason she could get it so shiny, because it's not real skin.
if you want to show off, it's
Mannequin.
best to do it in.
Did this have a director, or was he directing it himself as he filmed it?
What about you, Anya?
I have a fashion store.
Ooh, I bet you do.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't.
I work in her store. She does with that accent. Go on, Richard. Get on your knees and just take a big bite out of the table. It looks like a fucking pile of crackers. Do it. Try to hook her up with your friend Karim. Sugar Daddy. Oh, fucking hell. It's great. It doesn't work. You are jealous. Oh, I'm making clothes. Still playing New Donk City. Ah, shit. I don't know. These all seem dickish to me. I'm definitely not doing the Karim thing. What's the percent? A is the only one where I really don't get a feeling.
Anya, why don't you just hire her? She can work if you like. Can you sew and
That's such a great idea.
like go in the Nike sweatshop?
There's always an obvious reason two friends aren't working with each other or for each other.
About selling stuff, cleaning the shop.
Just don't butt in. When it comes to money or jobs or anything.
Come on, you gotta help her out.
No.
No, she's useless.
Gee, I didn't ask you to eat a shit or anything. I just asked you to sell shirts for them.
Oh, that's sweet. I was only joking.
When you get the correct answers now, he gets the sax out.
This going on in her life, so to make it that silly, it's maybe not the best thing to do.
Richard, I just want to say, you're marking me as 50-50 on all these choices I've been making. Not really my fault. You're the idiot that decided to chat up two girls at once, neither of which really cares for you that much.
Alcohol. Got you.
That's not a bad habit.
Cheers.
No,
Your
cheers.
liver's very happy with that.
That's alright.
Resting bitch face on the left there, she's just not having this bullshit. I mean, I want more creative scenarios, say like they're on the Costa Concordia. The Costa accordion. And, they're in a bar, but it's on a ship it's about to sink. And then, I guess it would get a little high budget with all the pneumatics and stuff. Ask which of the girls is sluttier. Here we go.
Because I'm just wondering, because Like, you're more blonde, but then you've got the short dress. So which one of you is sluttier?
Excuse me?
Like, did you fuck more men, or she has? Like, she's done anal, but you do everything else? Or...
Why are you saying this?
Well, let's say I just wanted to have sex with the girl immediately. Like, that's not the case.
Are you
'Cause I'm
sure?
looking...
I mean, I don't know. I'm sitting here
No, I will, but
doing my thing,
this is
making fun of the game.
Let's just say
And then he
I
puts
wanted
that
to
in
have sex
there.
with a girl, get her really drunk and take her home. Like,
Every now and then I feel like an amateur.
more
None.
you, right?
No.
Yeah, that's the way.
at him.
If I had to bet, I'd say the left one, but
No.
no, I don't want to be.
No, and you should go.
No and go.
Yeah.
Maybe
No
I
means you
say,
should go.
Maybe
No,
you go.
I-
She looked more pissed off before when they were just talking normally.
Good
No
idea.
way.
Okay, so
We're
basically,
just having a conversation.
No.
Oh!
I've got it.
Finger up the butt.
Oh,
knew it.
bingo.
He's calling them lesbians.
Bingo.
bango,
Yeah,
bongo.
so bye-bye.
Bye.
Is this what I want to know? Is this what goes on? I just stay in the room all day in this little.
Very good to compare girls, ask about different qualities, but not really when it comes down to sluttiness. Especially with girls that you've just met. They're actually very sweet.
Cut off again. Richard, wait, come back. I love how seriously he addressed sluttiness then. So it's like a, you know, like a real concept. In the Richard Dating 101 course, there'll be a subchapter of sluttiness, and he'll go into it in great detail. Man, I'd like to meet this guy. Ask if the girl you like is a good girl. Fuck after a few drinks. What the fuck? I can't pick any of these. Am I on like the path of failure now?
So Anya,
That I've picked so
don't know
many
why, but I
duds?
trust you. You seem very honest. So tell me, is she a good girl?
Yeah, she's a nice girl and very intelligent.
Ah,
Am I picking on a couple of foreigners who don't know why it would be funny for me to call them good girl? Like,
good friend.
Right.
good girl. Oh my god, are you serious?
Instead of
What the
directly saying, you know, I like you, a nice way to do it is to bring the friend in and ask questions about the girl you like. I've
Yeah,
seen
but I
this
just called
work,
her a good girl!
and it's the right choice.
What the?
Well, that's
She's not a hamster!
you told me that.
Actually, I'm honest.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, she has a boyfriend.
She has a boyfriend.
Oh no, you're joking.
Yeah.
At the start of this date, there should have been an option to have a camera out under the table and just film their legs. It's probably what I would have done. I mean, no, not actually, but you know. Girls can never have too many dicks. Here we go.
Well, listen, you got a boyfriend, right?
Yep.
I have this philosophy of life, you know, like you can never have too much money, yeah? Agree? And I think a girl can just never have too many dicks. So, go, how about one more?
No. No, thank you.
No, because you need some variety from time to time.
No.
I don't know. I mean, like, I do find this game kind of funny, but it all gets very samey after a while.
Don't touch me.
Touch him.
This is just
I
go.
call him
No.
Barry.
Oh my god.
Little Barry.
No.
Little Barry. Look at his face!
Although Barry is, you know, wonderful.
That's us.
It's something that the girl should only find out when she's proven herself special
Whoa.
and willing.
Whoa!
Barry.
Oh! In order of importance. Special and willing. Bored, but marry him. What? Yes. Yeah. I thought, no, wait, these are all bad
You got a
questions.
boyfriend.
I'm convinced that I picked,
Together.
Lucky
as the
you.
game gets harder, these
So you're gonna get married?
50-50
I don't think
results
so.
to steer you into
No,
a
that's
disaster.
really bad.
Because this is a stupid
So
question.
why? What's wrong with
But the
you?
rest of them are all
I
joke
don't
ones.
know. We just have something.
Yeah, problems.
Yeah, fuck you.
Unresolvable, interminable problems.
I do keep thinking this would be a lot better if it had been filmed and directed by the guy that plays Douglas Renham for IT Crowd. He does that great little series of skits where the girl will be like, I'm just going over to my boyfriend's house, and he says, fuck you, and he just throws her shit on the ground and runs off.
Because if they're very, very serious, you want to back off. If they're not so serious, why not keep in touch with the girl?
I think Richard's been into the laudanum because none of these have been good answers. Thinks you could beat him up. It's pretty funny. I do like beatings. Let's have a look at this one.
So your man, is he, because I'm kind of thinking, like, is he a tough guy, or do you think I could take him in a fight?
No, he's a tough guy.
Yeah? What if I went,
No.
no?
No chances.
Oh, Richard! I have such
You can
ranged emotions for this guy. Sometimes he's a complete dick, and other times he's... Look at that little wata!
Hedgehog. Well, that's good. Well, at least he'd die, and then we could be together.
No.
So I win again. Perfect.
I win again!
But no, I'm sure he's a very nice guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he brought it back round to being serious and being nice.
Nice one would probably work, to be honest, because it's quite funny.
Oh. Jesus. I don't know what... This game doesn't seem to have like a clear trajectory. I keep thinking I'm on the right track and then... I don't know. Because yeah. Do the noble thing. Because it's obvious she has a boyfriend and the other one doesn't like me at all.
Andrew.
So I just have to leave. Be the noble bastard. I'm Ernest... No, not Ernest Bogart. I'm Humphrey Bogart at the end of that movie.
Any men come over, you say, look, I'm Andrews. You need to go.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thanks.
see ya.
Bye-bye. Back to
See
my
ya.
sax lessons.
Bye.
Look at these two strumpets. Now touch each other. Do... Alright.
Well, you got out of there. That's one option, but you could have stuck in there. Maybe you could have ended up friends and then dated her when she was single. Maybe
Richard, you don't know me very well. I don't like friends.
lots of other attractive friends.
No, I don't want any.
There for a bit and then tried
This
to
social circle thing.
pull the old switcheroo.
I couldn't imagine keeping track of 10 people and navigating their emotions and their interpersonal conflicts. But fuck that for a joke.
Well, look, I don't want to disrespect your dude, so would you mind us talking?
No.
Like if he was watching us right now?
See, I don't know. I mean, again,
would
I
be
might have
okay?
picked that first if I was looking for the right answer, but it also seems dickish. I wouldn't ask. I don't care if your boyfriend is happy with you talking to me or not.
Nice, that's good.
I'm just
right?
talking.
Not too jealous.
What is this, the 80s? Oh.
This works psychologically because
one of the
you're
right's legs are
taking
getting
away your
tired.
Independence.
Check
You're
it
saying,
out.
well, would he allow you to talk to
I
me?
think the one on the left is dead. She's looking slightly yellow,
She's gonna want to say, of
and she
course
hasn't
I'm
moved in a while.
I like, and you know our
Hey,
relationship.
honey, wake up. I'm paying you to be here.
I'm allowed to talk to her.
Oh,
now.
no. Oh,
She's
but
not
out you
gonna
go.
say, Actually, I'm not
Oh, well.
allowed, and you know, she
I'll find another one.
controls me and tells me exactly what to do. So it's the right option.
Alright, Rich, thanks for the encouragement. Find out their plans later if they live together. It's etc. Don't do etc. Couldn't we just have another box for what etc. is? Like,
No
more
plans.
choices?
Yeah. How about tomorrow? You don't need to.
With
wait.
just 6 more months of development and consultation and basic input from a guy like me, this game could have been triple platinum.
Okay, cool. I don't really need to do anything, so I can stay
I'm
out.
just gonna go home, do some push-ups, fuck the sleeve of my favourite jacket.
Some beauty sleep.
I don't need it.
Anyway. The game's a roller coaster.
This is an important step.
Yeah,
You're
wave those
finding out
fucking
the
legs
important
around, baby.
logistics.
That's the way it's gonna be, little darling. Oh, shit, sorry. I always think he's gonna talk for longer and that it's like a lecture you're not really interested in. If you just listen to the last sentence, you might take home, you know, the important stuff. But nope. You keep cutting me off. Involve a friend. Take her out. No. It's too pushy. Fuck! I don't know what to do. See! There's actually
Listen, look,
something not a lot of people know this about Super Seducer, but if you just pick C for every question, you get it right.
so we should definitely do something sometime. We
It's like the Konami code, but for women. for stupid women.
fashion show or something, because you know that'd be.
Because I like fashion.
You give me your number, and
Okay.
then we can arrange.
I wish this was a pickpocket game. Like, you hand her phone back to her. Oh, by the way, yeah, could I get your number? She's like, oh my god, how'd you do that? I'm wet now.
Now, if there are a couple
Yes.
of girls, why
Gotta
not
say,
take
I
them
don't like
to
this
just
arrangement.
Meeting up again. Why do you have to?
Could be a little bootier, but you know.
One you want, or
I can't afford to be
try
picky.
get that one on a date.
Anyway.
They're together right there. Maybe you suggest that you guys can all go hang out again. Maybe you're going to bring your friend, and you can take it a little bit slower. Bring.
Do you really know how to take the fun and romance out of life, don't you, Richard? Or
Probably
maybe
would
you
work
could
out
take them to
better in a lot of cases.
Jesus.
Okay, well, it's
The life of the party he ain't.
nice to have a nice time for the rest of the night.
No, I've got to get up early tomorrow. I'm directing traffic.
He seems a really nice guy.
No, at the airport. I'm not one of those lame people with the stop-go sign.
Yeah, one day.
Air traffic control! Cat's me! Crapping over. Do I get music?
This is the kind of PUA opinion opener. It's very good.
So I did
and
alright.
will often
Wrong
get you
choices
into a
explored, correct
conversation,
choices.
So it's a good choice here.
Considering I'm only half
It's pretty
trying,
much guaranteed
that
to
ain't
work,
bad.
So if you
Oh! Alright, tell you what I'll do. Because I told you guys before that David found a great little... I don't know how much of this stuff's actually in the game or not. But there is this great little fucking folder of bonus footage. And David found this great one. And it's our favourite bit of Richard LaRuina footage.
well, that's very bad on one hand, right? Because it means you.
Because he offends the two girls, right? And they get up to leave.
Now I'm talking from the bottom of my dick.
And with, you know, obviously the humour is not 100%. But just wait for it. It gets better.
Back off.
Oh, it's so sexy when you talk to me like that. Give
This is what makes me uncomfortable, is the way he starts going so sexy, so thick with that S that I can't quite do.
me some more. Oh, it's so sexy when you look at her like that.
Are you?
Oh, so sexy when you look
crazy?
at me
Don't
like that.
touch me.
Yeah, do that angry face. Sexy,
Oh shit, I cut him off. Wait, listen to what he says.
sexy
God.
bitch. Look at
Sexy bitch.
your face. Sexy
God.
bitch.
One more time. Me and David were just howling over this. I want to play it with David. I need you guys to harass him. Get him
Angry
on.
face. Sexy
God.
bitch. Look at you.
Do you want to get out of here?
Yeah, baby. So
Yeah.
sexy. Touch her
No,
hands.
not with
Touch
you.
her hands
Bye.
like that.
No.
So sexy the way.
So sexy. Oh man, the way he says it is so. It makes me legitimately uncomfortable. This must be how you guys feel when I start up about all the things I'm going to do with it. Anyway.
You do that. You love it.
You love it. Look at him. Oh, Richard.
The further you go, the more you love me. Remember.
Okay. That's enough Richard for now. I don't know if I'm ever going to open this fucking game again. Maybe if I can get David on board. I can't do it alone. Cheers, guys. We're going to try and play some multiplayer stuff soon. Just to, for something to work on. We'll see how that goes, maybe. Anyway. Take it easy, fellas. Where's the thing?
Well, it's only a few streets away. I'm moving in with my boyfriend,
Fuck
Ian.
you.